He was knocking at the door all the time, and, you know, he was striping it down the fairways, and Nicky was like Hogan, always on the fairway. When they had those flags tucked around the corners, he could shoot at them because he was not playing out of the rough. I don't know many modern-day players that hit the ball better than Nicky Price.
He's the next generation of a Byron Nelson, the guy that every player should look up to and try to emulate. And he's a great friend and a great player and a great statesman for golf.
As a golf ambassador around the world, he's been excellent. You know, his record speaks for itself. But as a human being, Bryce has been really unbelievable to myself and my family. You know, he's kind of been my mentor out here on tour.
To have Price in Hall of Fame is well deserved and probably a little overdue. I mean, he's won his 3 majors and world events, numerous of them. Probably more important, he's one of the great ambassadors of professional golf. So you know, the good guys don't always win, but Price he sure did.
Nick, I'd like to salute you and the other inductees here tonight for your achievements. And I'd like to say in your native Zimbabwe language, Watamba Mushisterik Shamwari, which means you play great, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, out of Africa, Nick Price.
Well, not being too serious a person, I had to write this down. There were so many things that I had to say. And more importantly for me, I wanted to get the words right because, as you know, there are a lot of things that go on the path to getting to where you are now, where I am today. Firstly, I'd just like to congratulate Chaco, Annika, and Bill Leodeagle's family. I'm sure that you guys are as proud as I am to be here tonight. Like so many others who have been inducted into this wonderful Hall of Fame, I am indeed very, very fortunate. I was blessed with a talent to do something that I love and enjoy and also make my profession. However, as you all know, playing golf well is just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many other facets that one has to learn and endure along the way. And again, I have been so fortunate to have had many, many wonderful people help me along the way. From the very first day I picked up a club while caddying for my brother Tim, I have been in awe of this game. I am still spellbound by the way it continues to tease and entice me back again and again, trying to perfect the imperfectible. A new swing thought here, change of grip there, different ball position, new putter to try. We've all been down that road. And if you love the game as much as I do, it's amazing how it finds a way to call you back the very next day. I remember so clearly the first day of my tournament golf, where at the age of 11, I locked myself in the men's toilet at Warren Hill's locker room, too scared to go out and play with 3 new boys I'd never met before. I also remember when I made that 4-footer in the dark to break par for the very first time. And I will certainly remember this day as clearly in the years to come. I've had so many, many incredible memories and experiences over the years, and it's because of a game that has been so great to me. I still to this day have to pinch myself every now and then, hoping I don't wake up. To my mother, Wendy, who has always been one of my closest friends, her love, understanding, and guidance was always there for me. She was and still is a pillar of support, and I will forever be indebted to her for her incredible knowledge, wisdom, and foresight. To her, it has never been about winning or losing. It's about sportsmanship and being able to be the very best person you can be. My 2 brothers, Kit and Tim, who David mentioned earlier, were more like my friends than my brothers. They did more for their kid brother than I will ever be able to do for them. The lessons they taught me from a young age are still imprinted firmly within me. I will always be grateful to them for looking after me and filling a huge void in my life. To Bob Blake, the late Oscar Lieberman, and all the great people from my junior golf years who gave up so much of their valuable time to help me and so many other young golfers, I sincerely hope that I have represented you all in the manner you taught us so well. To George and Brenda Bloomberg, who sadly are no longer with us, I will never forget what they did for me and the kindness they extended to me over the years. Uncle George, as he was known, was a very wise man whose insight and advice helped me so much over the years. Two very special people who I miss very much. To my buddy Squeak, with whom I shared so many incredible experiences, he was undoubtedly one of the best human beings I ever had the pleasure of meeting. His loyalty and devotion to his job were unequaled. And although our time together was relatively short, two men could not have had more fun than we did. Without his presence in my life, I doubt very much that I would be standing here now. To my good friend David Ledbetter, who has endured every up and down with me in my life, I could not have wished for a better friend, teacher, and supporter. His patience and absolute confidence in my ability has never wavered. We have learned so much about this great game together in the countless hours we've spent on the practice tee and walking the great courses of the world. David, I hope you've had as much fun as I've had. Finally, to my wife Sue and our three children, Greg, Robin, and Kimmy, I want to thank you for making my life whole. Together, you have shown me what life is all about, and I cannot thank you enough for your love, patience, and understanding while I've pursued my dream. Sue, you've always been my biggest fan, my toughest critic, and above all else, the best companion I could ever have wished for. Thank you for choosing to share your life with me. In closing, I'd like to thank everyone here at the Hall of Fame for the hospitality they've extended to us, and also to all our friends who are here tonight for coming and sharing this very, very special moment with our lives. Thank you.